Have you ever gone to the store to buy a flash drive and you're just wondering, well, this one says 3 gigabytes, but this one says 3,000 megabytes. And you're just like, I have no clue. What is a byte? What is a bit? And it's just, they don't even tell you how much really it can hold. So, here comes bits, bytes, another techno mumbo jumbo. To begin, let's talk about bits. Now, a bit is a binary digit, B-I-T. What this means is that it's used in coding, as in ones and zeros. Now, if you don't know what a code is technically, just understand that it's the language your computer talks in. Your computer does not speak English. Lol. Now, by ones and zeros, I really mean it's anything that's coded like yes, no, on, off, and so forth. There are a lot of other ways to describe binary code. Just FYI. So the exchange rate from a bit up to a byte is 8. You need 8 bits to equal 1 byte. From there, it's in powers of 1,000. And when I say powers, I mean it takes 1,000 of every byte subsequently to equal a bigger byte. Engage the terms! The graph will now be displayed. But wait, there's more. Because we haven't gone over how are you going to remember all of this? I mean, I'm sure you've already forgotten those terms, the ones I just displayed. So that's why I made this acronym. It goes as follows. Bob bought kittens, man. Google translates. Or BBKM GT. Now, for those of you who want to get into the really big ones like caps lock's big, I'm using this acronym right here, as it reads, Perry eats zoo zebras, bro. Or PEZZB. So when we start talking about the two flash drives, there's no storage difference between the two because, as we know, 3 gigabytes is the same as 3,000 megabytes. So back to the initial question of how much can one of these bad boys store? It is a flash drive. Because, I mean, sure, you know how many bits and how many ones and zeros, but you don't store ones and zeros directly onto your flash drives. Because we don't do that. Fortunately, I found a really awesome website that I think they make custom flash drives or something like that, and they broke it down to how much data does the typical Word document, photo, audio file store, because you can't account for everything because every amount of data is different, because a Word document that's 6 words long is going to take up less data than one that's the entire works of Sir William Shakespeare. He's not a Sir, is he? He's just William Shakespeare. So according to their second set of calculations, they estimate that the typical 2 gigabyte flash drive, because I took the 1 gigabyte and the 2 gigabyte flash drives and I added them together just because they didn't have a 3 gigabyte one, so can hold 6,000 Word documents, or 1,840 photos, or 768 MP3 audio files. Now this is based off of their second set of what's a normal document, photo / audio file. They will change if you have the entire works of Shakespeare versus my name is Bob. So, I'd just like to thank you for watching this video. Everywhere where I got information, well, maybe there was somewhere, but, you know. Sorry if I got information from you and I'm not directly sourcing you, but any source that I do have on hand is going into the description area below. So, remember, if you like this video, then go ahead and like it, but if you don't like this video, remember, negative publicity is still publicity. So, this is Techno Mumbo Jumbo signing off. Adorableness attack! Oh, by the way, if you want to know a really cool website where you can calculate all of this stuff and get the difference between bits and bytes broken down better in a faster manner, there's a website I'm sourcing in the comments. Hello, Matt. How are you? That's my brother. He's just sticking his head in. Adorableness attack! That missed, but you know. So, I'm going to put the website down there. It's a calculator, but there are a few things you need to know about it. And I'll tell you those later. So, this is just after the credits, and my little brother has just decided, my other little brother has just, decided to do a breakdown dance party for you guys. Thumbs up for that alone. Anyway, go away. I have to tell all the nice people about the cool, crazy thing I found on Google. Because, I was just searching some information, and I searched what's the difference between a byte and a bit, or how many bits are in a byte, rather, and it came up as this really cool thing. I mean, sometimes you see it, or it's like you search an element, and it'll show you all the data on the element on the side before you go into any actual websites, because Google is just awesome. So it's down there, but there's some things you need to know. I mean, first of all, when I showed you the other bits of data, so to speak, it wasn't really too accurate because it said that 1,000 bytes is equal to a kilobyte, which it's really not, because that's an approximation that we're just using because, in the computer world, it's easier just to tell you that something is that way rather than it isn't, and it's a random weird number. It's easier just to say it's 1,000. It's really like 1,024 or something like that. So don't get mad at me because that's just how it's an approximate number. Because the exact number is for people who are actually real hardcore, computer hackers or whatnot. So if you're worried about that and you're worried about my sanity, don't be. And the other important thing you need to know is they can put suffixes in, or not suffixes, they can put suffixes in front of. You can put a suffix in front of a word. Yes. No. You put prefixes in front of words. So they can put the prefixes like kilo and giga and mega and whatnot in front of the bit, and just know that 8 of those is equal to 1 of the bytes. There's still 8-1 conversion rating, but I didn't feel it was necessary to include that in the full video just because it's irrelevant, I guess, to me, because, I don't know, maybe someone in the comments will tell me why this is relevant and why I'm an evil person, but until next time, this is Mumbo Jumbo signing off. No, not Mumbo Jumbo, this is Techno Mumbo Jumbo signing off.